Okay, many people recognise this. It's the Amptastic Mini 1, which is a Class T stereo amplifier. And it's like any other Class T stereo amp. You've got your power button, you've got your volume dial, and then on the back you've got left and right audio in, and then your speaker outputs, which are just standard binding posts, or you can use banana plugs, and then your power input. So it's a really standard little thing. But what makes the Amptastic Mini 1 unique is that you can configure this to change its behaviour. So right now it's just a standard stereo amp, but you could actually configure this to be a power amplifier. And this hopefully will show you what you have to do for this one. This is just if you happen to own one of these. But I really like this amplifier, and now there's a couple of reasons why you would want to change the behaviour of this amplifier as a whole. You would either have the source volume as your main volume controller, so whether that's your phone, your PC, tablet, TV, whatever. The other reason is that you're going to be changing your audio setup, and the headphone amplifier happens to have a pre-out control, so that will become the volume control. So as an example, on my Beresford Cayman Mark II DAC here, you can see there's a switch on this side saying fixed and variable. So if I switch that to variable, this is now the volume control. But put it on fixed, then that's going to be the volume control. So that's what I'm going to do for this one. And the only tool you really need to actually do this is a pair of needle nose pliers, and that's it. So let's just show you this one out. So first of all, you need to take off the volume dial, so that just pulls straight off, and it exposes a small nut underneath. So you need to remove that nut. So grab your needle nose and let's pull that off. So you take off the nut, then the washer, so that's now off. And then you need to remove the 4 nuts here at the back. So again, needle nose pliers, just steady, just loosen them off. Make sure you don't lose these are really, really tiny. There's always one that's always a little bit stiffer, but there you go. Okay, so that's that. Sorry, I need a sip of this. Oh, so much better. Yes, before you ask, I was out last night, so just set your pliers to the side and then very carefully pull the shell away, and then you've got the exposed circuit board. This is the inside of the Amptastic, so you can see all these different capacitors and relays, and I think that's a heatsink across there, so that dissipates all the heat out. Now, to simply change the behaviour of this, you need to remove a set of jumpers which are located here for the volume control. I'm also going to show you very quickly how you change the behaviour of the LED, and it looks like the way that it's soldered in, I don't know if you can see that, if it would let me focus. I don't think it will let me focus at all. I'll point them out as best I can. So this one here is the jumper for the LED, and it looks like the LEDs are just a 3-way soldered LED. So if you're really confident with soldering, you could change that. So it can make it, say, a green LED or a white LED, because right now it's a blue LED, and to be honest, blue LEDs really sort of put strain on my eyes. So to change the behaviour of this, which we're going to do first, all you need to do is take your needle nose pliers and then very carefully remove that jumper, and that's it. So that LED is now completely disabled. Now, to change the volume behaviour, you can see here there are 4 sets of jumpers arranged in a rectangle. It's a little bit difficult to see in this light, but that's where they are: here, 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 and here. Now, to change the behaviour, I need to remove 2 of these and rearrange 2 of them. So I'm going to just pick 2 random ones I'm going to take out. So I'm going to take out very carefully remove, though I've removed 2 of them, so you can set them to the side. It's always handy to have a little bag to put all these components in. So I'm now going to take off the other 2 jumpers here, like that. Then you need to get 1 jumper and then push that down like that. And then take the other one, push it down there. Oh, wrong place. Like that. So in this mode, you can see here I've got just 2 jumpers going across from each other, when before they were going lengthways in 4s. So in this mode, the amp is now in power amp mode, so which means the volume control at the front here will be disabled. It's now going to constantly output from the speakers at a constant volume. And that's pretty much all there is to it. It's actually quite easy, and I like the fact that Amptastic really do encourage you to configure the amplifier as whatever you see fit. So now all you need to do is put everything back together, and it's just going to take a little bit of skill. So when you do put it back together, I'll show you really quickly. I'm going to just put that down there very carefully. So in the box itself, you've got, obviously that's the main front portion here. So if I flip that around, you need to get the circuit board in the bottom grooves, just above these screw points here. So then very carefully, and I mean very, very carefully slot this back in. I was completely off camera as I did that. There we go. And then all you need to do is simply move out of the way. Then all you need to do is very simply just put it all back together. Just do it in reverse. And then when you're done, you rewire the speakers, and then away you go. That's why you can see all the speaker wires here. They're sticking out because I didn't want them to get mixed up or anything like that. So that's pretty much all there is to it. Hope you found this informative. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm going to be recording another video very, very shortly. And by that time, you'll see all of this pretty much tidied up as best as possible. So with that said, thank you very much, and see you later.